Good evening, morning, good late night, I don't know. Well, anyway, welcome back to my MLB Road to the Show playthrough. Now, a lot's changed since the first episode. As you saw, the first episode I was in the middle of my first season as a pro player. I was drafted by the Royals, and I was in their I was at their Double H franchise. I got the call up to AAA, and I helped the Royals AAA team, the Storm Chasers, win the AAA World Series. And I got called up, and during spring training, I was good enough to make the 40-man roster. Now, here's where things got a little bit tricky. First off, as you can see, my stats have definitely gone up. As you can see, I've kept my batting somewhat balanced. Everything was like in the mid-70s, except for bunting, because, well, I don't bunt. Fielding is, well, respectable, 66. Arm strength, accuracy isn't that much, but then again, we don't really don't play that much. Speed is at a respectable 70. Of course, my stealing sucks. Base running aggressiveness is low, but then again, I don't simulate big things. But anyway, as you can see, I've first year in the pros, played 100 games, only had 188 at-bats. It's because I was on the bench most of the time. Now, there were a couple of games where I did start, although that was usually a day game after a night game, because people were tired. Did some respectable hitting. Now, that first season, I started out on the Royals roster, and then about a month into the season, I was traded to the Texas Rangers because apparently they needed a first baseman. So I'm like, yes, I could finally start. I didn't. I was on the bench, and I only came in pinch hits, which in the American League isn't that much because they don't usually pinch hit. Usually do that if you want to sell out the pitcher, but with the DH, it's so I digress. Anyway, midway during a series against the New York Mets, I find out that I get traded again. Only this time, I get traded to the Mets. So I'm like thinking, well, I'm finally going to be able to play first. I mean, I'm better than the first baseman. And they're like, no, you're still a rookie. We're going to have you come off the bench. But you know what? I took advantage of it. Every single time I got off that bench, I did work. And despite only having 188 at-bats, I pulled out enough home runs and ribbies and had a good average to the point where I was named National League Rookie of the Year. We got to the playoffs. We had to go through the Cubs in the divisional series, which was harsh because, come on, we're going up against probably the best team in the league. Then we had to face off against Pittsburgh in the NL championship. We got through them. Then we had to face the Boston Red Sox in the World Series, and we won 4-1. So we're coming off as World Series champs, went through spring training, and I'm finally the starting first baseman for the New York Mets. As you can see, played 3 games, gotten currently 10 for 15 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. I keep this up, I can probably break Barry Bonds' record for most home runs in a season. That's my goal. Get more home runs than Barry Bonds. break that record and take that record off the hands of someone who was allegedly juiced. That's right. I'm trying to get that record clean. My goal is to make the home run record clean again. So, also, as you can see, I've been locked into a 4-year, $12 million contract. Hopefully, by the end of that contract, I can go for free agency. As you can see, I'll be able to go for arbitration year 5, year 6, choose where I want to go. As you can see, I've picked up a couple of quirks. I'm a hitting machine. I excel at getting base hits. And I also excel at hitting home runs. As you can see, my hot and cold zones, as you can see, versus righties, I pretty much slay them. Versus lefties, I'm decent, but anything high inside might be a little bit of trouble. But I digress. Anyway, now we're going to go play my next appearance. Now, if you notice, I currently have a 2-time boost. I actually went and I purchased a booster to help get my points more. And here's a little tip. If you know you can average more than 50 points, more than 50 training points in a game, get the 2-time booster. Get the 10-game booster instead of getting the 1,000 training points. Because the booster, if you can average more than 50 points a game. Then 50 becomes 100. And in 10 games, you've already made your money back. You've already made your money back. You've already gotten about the same amount of points you would have if you bought 1,000 training points for 1,000 stubs. So, as you can see, we're at 3-0. We swept the Marlins. Now we're heading to Miami. As you can see, I'm batting third. So, first off, let's choose our uniform. Maybe I'll see you out the road. Got an alternate mode. What? We're gonna go instead of wearing the New York. Instead of wearing our New Yorks, we're gonna use our old 85 throwbacks. Dallas Kershaw's pitching for the Reds. Let's see our. So anyway, we wait now and wait.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds.
Ew. Not that Mets one. Yeah.
Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
God. Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
saw with those stats, they were not good last year. I mean, pretty much dead last in the division and near the bottom majors.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cincinnati Reds.
And the Reds take the field.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base.
Here we go.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Reyes. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Now, I do have access to a perk. For one at bat, I can make it so that the ball can be in play no matter what, so it won't be fouled off. That one I usually save for like my last at bat. Basically, if I'm batting in the 7th or better, that's when I'll use that perk.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Vic on the move. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
This is line to left.
Right.
Vic will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down.
That's
stepping in and ready for another shot. Roberto Tejeda. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Shoots this one over to first. Reyes is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Reyes. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
See, that's a start, guys. Come on. Let's rally up. See, Yolandis? That's how you do it. Knock it out.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That was a good pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Reyes comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Oh, it's still 3-1. Ooh, got a chance to equalize.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he does to make a spectacular catch.
That guy again.
There to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more fun. Ready for another chance. Justin Reyes.
First baseman, Justin
Didn't let me
Reyes.
do my perk.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing
Now
a
we're
good
gonna
hitter
have
like
to get
this,
back.
that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's off the left field wall. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a two-run ball game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cespedes.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out.
Great.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
Right
But I
fielder.
love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good
Tied
pitch
run.
and gets the punch out.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was
Oh,
here to
dear
face
God.
one guy, and he
This
couldn't
guy
get
is
it
a
done.
crappy batting average.
Travis
He's
d'Arnaud.
not even above 100. He's under 100. This does not bode well for me.
4 runs here in this half inning.
This does not bode well for us.
Drilled to first.
Yep,
Oh, what
see,
a stop
right to
on
the
the
first
slide.
baseman.
He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Reyes.
Got another at
He's
bat.
homered
That's
and
Justin.
doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
All right, one time.
Oh,
One
one
time.
out.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner
Damn
too
it.
short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, and they just keep on
What?
keeping on.
Holy
Got a nice
crap.
little run going here.
My
winning
teammates
4 in a row
actually pulled
and
it
playing
out.
with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate
He
it when it
picked up
comes.
5
And it's
runs.
a 10-9 final
In the
at the
top
end
of
of
the
this
ninth.
one. The Mets slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
And they were
Ryan
able to
Wells
come back
claims
fully
the win out
and
of
win
the
it
pen, his
10-9.
first. Jerry Scamelia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak,
That
and
was
our
good.
entire
You
crew,
did
I'm
well.
Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out
Our state
theshownation.com.
attendance at Great
And,
American Ballpark
you
this
know what?
afternoon. 42,059.
Let's go to the
The
next
Reds
game of the
thank you
series.
for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
We don't have to spend any points yet. Let's at least knock this up. 7 minutes.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show.
Someday I'll be the one standing in that picture.
Robert Stevenson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody
Batting
questions.
third.
How is he still
First
in?
baseman,
ERA over 5 last
Justin
season. But
Reyes.
what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
A leaping try,
over the
but it's
third
out of his
baseman.
reach and into the outfield.
That's a double.
And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Unless he hit the home run after I lined out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball in the ballpark if they want to win.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tejeda moves over, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Reds nothing.
Not bad, not bad.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Reyes.
Now it's bad.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Come on, big guy. See it driving. See it driving.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game.
He had
but
to jump.
they're
He had to
choosing
reach
to be
high to get
aggressive.
that ball.
Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now I'm in his head.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Saladino takes it in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in once again, Gustavo Gonzalez.
Center fielder, Gustavo Gonzalez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Ibar for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Didn't he just get out? What the heck?
Hit down the line at first.
What?
Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count.
Digging in and looking for more.
At least
Justin Reyes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way. Vic is going to have room out there as he puts this away to run on a couple. Into the box, Justin Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now the relay home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
0 for 3.
Number 52.
So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Well, we're going to lose
Mets
our first game
forced
of
to
the year.
settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Look at that. Mets didn't even make it out of the first
Cincinnati
inning.
Reds slugged their way to
5
victory
earned
with
runs,
15
2 allowed
hits.
4 in the
Robert
first.
Stevenson
Didn't
earns
even
his
get
first
anybody
win
out
of
in
the
the second
season.
one. They just
Stephen
like,
Matz
nope, get the hell
lasted
out.
only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Batting third, first baseman.
Stepping in, Justin Reyes. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
But at least I moved and run to third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now.
Fact,
if you roll
two
the
guys
ball up there,
me
they'll probably
like
golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Right now.
So striding forward now, Justin Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Yep.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
The left fielder, number 52.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0.
This is why I got to aim for home runs. Because when the 2 guys who come after me tend to just strike out.
Standing in, Brian Vick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul. Ready for another shot now, Justin Reyes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, The outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder,
He's
number
0 for 1 thus
that isn't
far.
a strikeout.
Yoenis Cespedes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to third. To his right, Suarez. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
No. Well, at least he didn't strike out.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now batting.
He's hoping to
Catcher.
avoid the hat trick.
Travis
He struck out in
d'Arnaud.
each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Middle.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well, at least in that third.
Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 2 on the
batter,
afternoon
number
so
8.
far.
Shortstop, Eric
3-2.
Ibar.
Could be anything. He could strike out, walk, put a ball into play.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Justin
The
Reyes.
batter,
He's roped a
First
couple
baseman,
of doubles in 3
Justin
trips to this point.
Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is
Oh, that's it.
absolutely blasted.
Done.
High and deep. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, maybe a solo hit, but you know what? Puts us in the lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Did they come back and win in the bottom of the ninth?
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Tony Cingrani claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Yeah,
Left 9 men on base.
to go. They couldn't close the deal.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2
That's
minutes.
what we call a blown slip.
A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Yeah, decent play. Oh, and by the way, for those of you out there who have a copy, when you're doing Road to the Show, if you during one of those cutscenes, if you reply with one of the snarky answers, you'll actually be able to earn a trophy. Get that fielding reaction up a bit. Now we're going to play the Fiddies.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Man, when am I going to have my home opener?
Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can beat off it the rest of the way.
Vince Velasquez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, last outing wasn't one that he would write home about. I mean, he pitched 3 innings. They had to go to the bullpen and use it extensively. So this outing, I think he's got to give them some length, maybe be able to give that bullpen a rest. And he got a no decision last game. Maybe he goes and earns that win this game.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous.
Get him off the hook.
Stepping into the box, Justin Reyes. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Into the grass. Knocked it into the garden.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Oh, what a stop. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Yeah, it's because Noah took his sweet time getting off the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Odubel Herrera.
Oh, beautiful dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Now that was some nice glove work.
The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Reyes.
Justin Reyes.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, the bright side, man, you made it past the third inning.
The 0-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Man, he's definitely
so a solo
now.
Shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
What's really frustrating is I've gotten all the runs for the game. 435 feet. Nice.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball. And
Justin Reyes will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Over the third base.
Well, this is his third hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
He held him to a single this time.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinn will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Why that went wrong. It's because of this passive perk I've got. Thanks to my speed, the defense has an increased chance to commit errors. Basically, they're trying to do the whole I have to get the ball out to where I need to be before I fully have it, and that usually means oops. Since it's a passive perk, it stays active.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's right, baby.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Reyes. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
I'm back to get that perk. first.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa!
That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4
Almost
for
killed
4.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a
Almost killed that
ridiculous
pitcher,
day.
man.
You look at that box score tomorrow, he's
It
got
is.
4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Look at him. Look at the pitcher. He's like, dude, I don't want to go near it. It's like, nope. That pitcher completely noped that situation. It's like,
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Cespedes.
Now the 0-1. This is popped up. Joseph battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Conforto.
probably going to either go in play or he's going to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Yeah, that's not how you do it.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Otto. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple. Digging in and looking for more, Roman Quinn. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he is in there.
Well, wasn't anything special on that single, but
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Mac Hamill claims the win out of the pen, his first. DeAndre Thornton earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Let's just get to the next game.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series. Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, H?
well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right
Get
center.
that weak stuff
and this
out
ball
of
is
my
going to
face.
clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now batting, Justin Reyes.
The first baseman, Justin Reyes.
Mark 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping up now, Carlos Baez. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Baez.
Way to get dirty. He gathers the throw.
What?
He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's... And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Striding in, Justin Reyes. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Two-run single.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch on the ground to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Quinn has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A 2-run. Justin Reyes will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You've got to applaud the effort there
Lucky
from the left
second
fielder.
baseman's there.
It just didn't work out.
Lucky center fielder was there to back you up.
Resulting in a
If he
double.
wasn't,
That's
that
the
would've been a
danger of
triple.
leaving your feet in the outfield.
Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, Justin Reyes. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And there he goes towards second. And he'll step off. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. So digging in now, Justin Reyes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Quinn looking up. Gone.
Should have walked me.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The New York Mets get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Carlos Martinez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jared Eichhoff was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
Home run in the 1st, home run in the 2nd. Single in the 4th, got to second base. Double in the 6th, stranded. Single in the 8th, got busted off. Then I got back up in the 9th and cracked it out. Oh, good. I got a somewhat useless card. So, anyway, it's getting late, and gonna call it a night, but as you saw, did pretty good. Well, we didn't do so good. It ended up, the 5 games we played, we ended up going 2-3. But you know what? Season's still early. I'm okay, because I'm doing good. 13 hits, 11 home runs. 20 hits, 8 doubles, 11 home runs in just 8 games. That's a nice way to start the year. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Probably be playing this more and more later on. Probably be more deeper into the season next time I stream this, but hey, who knows? Maybe we'll be a couple of games forward. Maybe we'll just go straight to the All-Star. Hell, maybe we'll just go straight to the World Series. Who knows? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this, and I'll catch you all later.